In the eerie stillness of the night, Emily sat alone in her dimly lit room. The only source of light was a light bulb on her dusty wooden wall, casting dancing shadows on the faded wallpaper. The air felt heavy with an unspoken fear, and the silence was broken only by the occasional creaking of the old house. Emily couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. She nervously glanced around the room, her eyes darting from one shadowy corner to another. The antique clock on the wall seemed to tick louder, echoing through the room like a foreboding drum. A sudden chill ran down her spine as a soft whisper filled the air. "Emily," it called, barely audible but unmistakably present. She froze, her heart pounding in her chest. "Who's there?" she stammered, her voice barely louder than a frightened whisper. The room grew colder and the candle flame flickered wildly, casting grotesque shapes on the walls. Emily's breath quickened as the voice whispered her name again, this time closer, as if it originated from within the very walls of her room. Summoning her courage, Emily stood up, the wooden floor creaking beneath her weight. "What do you want?" she demanded, her voice trembling. The shadows seemed to coalesce into a sinister figure in the corner, its features obscured by the darkness. As Emily took a step back, the room plunged into complete darkness. Panic set in and she fumbled for the light switch, desperately trying to switch on the lights. The oppressive silence was shattered by the haunting sound of a child's laughter, echoing through the void. When the light bulb finally switched back to life, Emily's room was empty. The oppressive presence was gone, but an unsettling feeling lingered in the air. She couldn't shake the sensation that something malevolent had crossed into her world from the shadows. Terrified, Emily hesitated before leaving the room, her hand lingering on the doorknob. She cast one last look over her shoulder, half expecting to see the darkness come alive once more. With a deep breath, she stepped into the hallway, leaving the haunted room behind. But the whispers continued to follow her, carried by the chilling wind that seemed to whisper her name. Like and follow for more spooky stories.